Hello YouTube, welcome to Starfox Adventure Let's Play, Part 16. Last episode, we escaped the evil clutches of General Scales. This episode, we figure out what the hell we're doing in Cloudrunner Fortress. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I know I have to find gems to power up the power plant, but where they actually are and how to get to them, I can't quite remember because it's been years since I've played this game. But we shall prevail because we are the hero this planet has, not the hero this planet needs, or not the hero this planet wants. We're just the hero it has. Apparently that's what Adam said last episode.
So we're just the hero it seems to have, right? We're the hero it's got. Anyway, we're the hero it's going to have to suffer with.
Anyway.
So what exactly did I say last episode?
We're the hero this planet has.
Did I say that last episode?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it because it's been, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah. A lot of things have happened in 2 weeks.
I'm buying a house.
Anna's buying a house.
My God!
Togepi is now president. Donald Trump has thrown himself off his own wall.
There's cats and dogs living together, it's absolute madness.
And it's also beautiful, because Donald Trump has thrown himself off his own wall. Which he built himself before he threw himself off it.
He'll still try to charge the Mexicans.
Well, he's currently got all his bones broken. We wish.
Instead of being political, what the hell are we doing? Apparently we haven't got a clue what we're doing. I tell you what, let's have an entire episode where we just walk around in circles and waffle.
No! What?
Of course, I can guarantee that's probably what we'll end up doing.
Wait, one more.
He's trying to get his bearings. He's lost his bearings.
Anyway.
All of the ball bearings. We'll call them marbles. Yes, he's lost his marbles. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Anyway.
Get a friggin' mortgage. Why? Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, yeah, because I want a place to live. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Okay, he's noped out of that situation, whatever it was.
It was combat. I was going to fight the dinosaur, but I thought, nah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I walk up this ramp and get zapped by a probe instead.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Don't get probed, children. It's not good for your health.
Okay, also, I may have corrupted his mind because I've just showed him a video by Plague of Gripes. If you're a fan of Plague of Gripes, you'll probably understand how that's just corrupted him.
Yeah, it did a thing.
There
were Pokemon. There was Renamon.
Yeah, I'm Professor Harkness.
I thought it was Hotness.
Harkness.
I thought it was Hotness.
Harkness. Do the Pokemon want to be partners? Of course.
Adam, just give me a moment. I'm trying to get my bearings here.
Where the hell
am I?
I'm just trying to fill time, mate.
What is going on?
Like I said, viewers, we'll have an episode of wandering around in circles because he's lost.
Alright, let's go.
You've already done an intro.
I know.
Literally all he did was pause the recording, walk about 2 feet, and then say, "Oh yeah," and then spent about half an hour working out the recording. You don't need to do that again, mate. Like I said, just roll with it.
It makes editing easier.
You don't need. You've done nothing to edit. That's the thing. You've got this weird mindset that every mistake has to be cut out. It doesn't. Why? That's part of the fun. That's why you do Let's Plays.
Actually, I leave quite a lot of mistakes in, to be honest. My editing is nowhere near perfect at all. Not even remotely close. It's half decent at best at most of the time. Why do you think I still use the open and door things at the beginning and the end of every episode?
I don't know. Because that's probably the first one in the list. I don't know what editing software you're using.
Studio.
So it's just an earlier version of the one I use.
It's it's number 9.
I have honestly no idea what version mine is.
Anyway.
But yeah, I don't use transitions much. I just sort of speed the video up and put some kind of goofy music over it.
Yeah.
Have you watched my videos recently?
Yeah, you did one on Sonic and the Hedgehog 3 a few years back. That was good.
Yes, I did. Didn't I? I've been making videos for the past year as well. Dark Souls, Undertale, no. Nothing.
Okay, not to hurt your feelings here.
Sean Connery, the fish woman, no.
Not to hurt your feelings here, but I don't really care about Dark Souls or Undertale.
Dark Souls I can understand. Undertale? How dare you?
Ow!
A quick slap to the back of the head. You will learn your mistakes, young child.
And also, I went to a...
How can you not care for Undertale?
Okay, can I say one small thing?
No. Is it against Undertale?
Yes.
It shall be rebuked, good sir.
I went to a cosplayer thing recently. No, it's about a year ago. And
Noises, go on.
There was a fan of Undertale who was, dressed in their costume, and they were trying to get me into Undertale. And I was like, I just don't care.
Wow, it's almost like every single time you mention anime or try to bring up pictures of Renemon's evolution line, isn't it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was generally trying to be polite and just listen to them for a little while, but
yes,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Don't listen to that idiot. They're just fans. I'm not talking to people who actually like the series. Not these dickheads who'll try to push it on everyone.
Yeah, well, that's what my first experience of what Undertale was.
Don't judge something by the quality of its fan base. You'll just end up disappointed and miserable.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Exactly.
Oh dear, what happened? What happened to you, my blue fast friend?
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles is indeed one of the greatest games ever made. The fan base is a bunch of idiots. I have no love for those freaks whatsoever. Then again, I have no love for the series now because it's just evolved into nonsensical
Sonic Mania!
What about it? I still haven't completed it, mate. I've got bored of it.
I'm surprised!
I'm not. Yeah,
wait, that's the underground cave system!
That's an underground cave system!
I've already been there!
You've already been there!
God, I hate this place!
You hate this place. We all hate this place. You're getting zapped, mate. But yeah, don't judge a work by the quality of its fan base, because the fan base are ungodly bias. They'll try to find the shining part of a turd if it thinks it'll get someone else to justify their existence. No, all I'm saying is give it a chance on its own merits. That's what I did.
I have a problem. I have a lot of games.
You have a very problem.
I have a lot of games that I've been meaning to get to for a while. Games I've picked up and put down. I recently, just before Adam came over, finished Dragon Quest VIII, and then I was told, "Oh, you've got all this stuff to do." I'm like, "Oh boy." I thought I was done!
Just shout, mate. I'm sure next to you.
Yeah, but I thought I was done. I could finally cross something else off my games to finish list, and then
all I'm saying, dude, is that I thought exactly the same. I thought, my God, it's another overhyped piece of shit. There's nonsense. The fan base are all over the pissing internet, wanking into everyone's face. No, I'm not interested. And I actually gave the thing a chance and realised, oh, it's a fantastic game. And it's like, wow.
I know.
Ooh. Yeah, you've uncovered a pot.
Progress! Progress!
A pot, yay.
Progress!
All of the pots.
Progress.
Progress pot.
This button! I love you!
And that's why you don't listen to the fan base.
Anyway.
Because they have fetishes about machinery.
Anyway, I mean, I've seen the battle system where you have to move a little orb through hazards, and you can either kill something or not kill something. So you can be an evil arsehole, or you can be a friend, or you can be the My Little Pony Friends with Magic sort of route. Take that sort of route.
What are we talking about again?
Undertale.
You can move an orb?
Yeah, in the battle system you can move a little orb to wind through a maze.
Oh, you mean your heart?
Yes!
Yeah.
It was round! I remember it being round. I'd always round. Your heart is kind of round.
It's a little heart. You move it round like the battle.
I know vaguely what I'm talking about. I promise. Please don't hurt me, Undertale fans.
I don't give a shit about the Undertale fans. I'm enjoying it. I don't care what the fan base thinks.
So yeah,
I wouldn't consider myself a fan of Undertale.
I've seen things.
Ever since I fought Sans.
Although when I was watching some videos about Earthbound, and then somebody said that Undertale was like related to Earthbound, like it's supposed to say. I'm like, how is this fucking Earthbound?
I've got no idea what Earthbound is, so I can't verify that. But I don't think.
Yeah, well, I've watched videos on Undertale. I'm like, yeah, how is this Earthbound?
I think it's more to do with the battle system, like this first-person kind of thing where you don't see your character.
Yeah, but
you just like read this.
Earthbound's like a turn-based RPG. This is not turn-based. Oh, don't tell me.
By the way, it's timed.
Motherfucker.
So yeah,
which is also the name of the Earthbound series in Japan, also known as Mother 3, 1, 2.
What motherfucker? What?
Anyway, okay. Anyway, oh yeah, I have some news, but you finish your Undertale. I'll do this.
I'm not going to say anything else about Undertale. I'll just say I'm currently doing a let's play of it on hold for the time being because A, I'm buying a frigging house, and B, Sans is smashing my teeth in. So you're probably not going to see another episode of that for a while.
What's Sans?
He's one of the characters. Okay. So, bit of a minor spoiler territory here, but it turns out Sans is like the strongest bastard in the entire freaking game. So yeah,
it's the ultimate weapon of the Undertale universe.
You go through the entire genocide run, killing.
Anyway, I'm gonna shove my stick in a hole on it and see what happens.
That's led to many problems.
I've got a rock.
Well, some people have done exactly that and wish they only got a rock.
It's a light gem. It's for the yeah. Anyway,
yeah, I've been doing like the genocide run, killing most things in like one hit because you're overpowered as all hell. Then Sans comes along and just unleashes Kamehameha death rays up my arse.
Sans comes along, picks you up by your underwear, makes you into a yo-yo, and then just Kamehamehas to your face and you get evaporated.
Pretty much.
You know those little bouncy ball things you used to make in the 2000s? He did that to you.
He's waving his hand at me, like giving the ground a high five. I don't know what bouncy ball is that. No.
That's to get a bouncy ball with water inside.
Sure.
It was a thing.
That was a fad that missed me, mate.
It was weird. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything at all. And I'm gonna push this one now.
What's that gonna do?
I need to go in there.
Ah.
This is progress. You see, a thing is happening. A thing has occurred. And I'm happy about it. I'm not lost anymore. Because I randomly...
He says going into a dead end.
I randomly pushed a button on a statue and happiness occurred.
Much happiness. Other way, mate.
No, right, you have to get a ladder up to it.
No.
Anyway, Reese... No!
And now you're trapped. Oh, no.
Recently, we had a Nintendo Direct. Many games were announced, and many games were also, and the odd game has been delayed. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night will be released in summer.
Good.
We finally have a release date.
Finally have a release date for like the spiritual successor to Castlevania.
Symphony of the Motherfucking Night. That's how you say it, isn't it?
Symphony. I just say Castlevania. Because I refuse to believe anything before Symphony of the Night exists because I really don't like that action platformer nonsense. But I do really like the Metroidvania games.
Some of them, if you actually
give
me a chance, like your Undertale, I'm going there, are actually good and fun.
I have played Rondo of Blood.
Rondo of Blood is one of the worst ones you can pick. It's really hard. A better one to pick would be that Castlevania 4.
Well, I kind of completed it, so... Okay,
I
don't know what else to say, mate. I played it.
Hey, we've all beaten Rondo of Blood, and we all regret... And some of us may regret it.
We all have the scars, too. We all bear our scars.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was the PSP, like, PS Vita remake thing.
I had the PSP version. It's a downloadable only game. I couldn't find a cartridge because UMDs are hard to find these days.
I'd like to point out I only got it because it had Symphony of the Night, the Saturn edition, with all the extra bits in it.
There's a problem though with that. it has borders in it. The PSP screen is not exactly great as it is. It shrinks it down. It makes it almost unplayable.
Yeah, it's rendered in the regular like CRT monitor.
It's kind of like what they did when they ported to Xbox Live. It's got its board and these two people just going what.
And it's a square screen emulated on an oblong monitor, so it's scrunched in the middle with borders. So it's not the best, but it does have more stuff in it because apparently the Saturn version had more space on the disc or something. But
actually, the Saturn as a version of that game is a unique piece of uniqueness. The point is, the Saturn couldn't do certain things, so the way they actually did certain things was different. So there's no like shadow effects or ghost effects.
I didn't notice any of that. I did notice there's an extra area.
Yes.
There's a boss fight in there with Maria, and at the end you can actually play as Maria as well as
yes.
Richter.
That's the new stuff they added, but certain things, because the Saturn was not as good as the PlayStation. That just guys, it just wasn't.
I never played the.
I know, Sega fanboys, you love your Saturn. I get it. I love my Nintendo 64. You love your Saturn, but the point is, the Saturn had very, very limited hardware compared to the other two systems, and certain games just didn't run as well. And they literally had to pull witchcraft just to get certain games to run on the bloody thing.
My experience with the Saturn, first of all, I'd like to say I've never played the PlayStation version of Symphony of the Night, so I don't know how that fares. I've only played the one on the PS Vita. I think it's PS Vita or PSP. One of them, the one that came with Rondo of Blood, and I played the one on Xbox 360.
I played the original PlayStation. I actually have the disc. It's in the drawer here.
And
you helped me finish it, so you have played it a little bit.
Well, I pointed you in the right direction.
Yeah, you were a strategy guide.
Anyway, my only experience with the Saturn was an old advert I found in I can't remember what gaming magazine.
Will you just stop tasering me?
One of the many gaming magazines I used to pick up just for the sake of it's games. So let's play it. Let's have a look at it. I remember seeing an advert for what was it? That's it. Kyo Flying Squadron. I think you've just been zapped. You've died, mate.
Rise from your grave.
So yeah, the first instance I ever saw about the Saturn was an advert for a game called Kyo Flying Squadron.
I have no idea what that is. I know what Skies to the Arcade is, and the Skies to the Arcade is fucking awesome and everyone should play it.
This stars a bunny girl.
It's a Japanese RPG, of course it stars a bunny girl.
I know it's a platformer, as far as from what little research I've been able to find, it's a platformer.
Right, where's the fucking power pack?
But that... bear in mind, this was the time before I realised that anime was a thing. I'm like, what the hell is this? Why is the main character of this game partially naked? I don't understand. Why? Bear in mind, I was a kid at this point.
How old were you?
I don't know. When did the Saturn come out?
You have a phone. Use it.
Do I have a phone? No, I've got a. But anyway, I wasn't really interested in the whole sex thing.
I have rocks. I'm gonna put them in holes.
Well, fair enough. You do you, mate. You put your rocks in as many holes as you like.
Also, I'm slowly suffocating. This didn't happen last time I put a rock in a hole.
You didn't suffocate that time. Well, you just weren't doing it right.
Anyway,
Sega Saturn. Go on. When did that come out?
1994, my best guess. Oh, it's you again. Hello. That activates the twirly whirly thing. That means we can guess. Oh yeah, the zappy taser things. That they fly up into the air and go beep beep and they explode. It's fucking awesome and glorious. They're dead.
Okay. By the November 22nd, 1994 in Japan, and May the 11th, 1995 in North America. So I would have been about 9 or 10. I was 9. I was 9
That
when it
means
came.
I would have been. You're 3 years older than me. I would have been 6.
Yeah. So
Which means I was still obsessed with my Mega Drive and Game Boy. And
I don't know what I was obsessed with back
a
then.
lot of my life didn't really have any problems back then. They were good times.
To be honest, I was probably obsessed with Sonic, if I'm honest. Or
Although,
Final Fantasy.
although, you know, lately my life is pretty good, so I'm not complaining.
No,
No, it's because my life is good, and I'm not complaining.
My life's shite and I am complaining. But anyway,
I'll give you a hug later.
don't you dare.
Okay.
I'll give you a knee in the nads later if you like.
I'm gonna murder these 3.
So yeah.
Oh, wait! Wait your turn! We can all fight! We can all fight! You just have to wait your turn. Oh, okay, come on then, who wants them?
1994. What was I obsessed with in 1994? Probably Corin Wilson. Hard to say. Anyway.
What is a Corin Wilson?
She was a girl that went to my school.
Oh, right.
We were kind of going out for a while. Long, ancient history, dude. Don't want to bring the bad memories up.
Sorry, you asked. You said it, not me. I'll edit that out.
No, don't worry. My history is my own burden to bear. If someone else wants to laugh at it, then fine, fair enough. Guys, if you want to laugh at my history, give me a call. We'll laugh together, because, hell, why not? If you can't laugh, you may as well cry, and I don't want to do many more of that. Right.
I can relate. I can understand that. Die.
I have a pretty grim view of most of my early life, if not most of my life in general. So, yeah,
I wasn't a waste of time. I'm a good person that you met.
Keep telling yourself that, mate. Oh, there's an extra life up there. Don't give me that look. Don't you give me the puppy dog eyes. They don't work on me. My heart has long since burned out.
Excuse me, Wesley.
Wesley's a dog.
Exactly.
I haven't seen this. Where is he?
He's wearing a lampshade. He had to have the snip. Poor fella.
Oh, right. What the hell are you doing to that poor thing? He's wearing a lampshade. I thought you'd just gone into just full blown domestic pet abuse. Oh, he's wearing furniture now. What?
Anyway, there's a life force door. We have to murder Shark Claws to open the life force door. Point is murder.
Yes, that's justifiable. What are we talking about?
Anyway, let's see.
I think we went off the tangent there.
Let's have something more gamer related and less high school related. Topics.
Yandere Simulator. That was a face palm. Did you hear it?
Resident Evil 2 remake, people.
Oh god.
Apparently, there's mods recently. A lot of them I do not approve of. Anyway,
A lot of them I don't approve of.
Anyway, I recently played the DLC about where you have to use the mayor's daughter and and Kendo and
Are they all out yet?
yeah,
Oh good.
it's free. Yeah. There's also the 1998 skins.
Oh, God, I've seen pictures of them. They look ungodly shite. They look worse than the originals. It's like
Anyway,
old school textures stretched over a high definition like skeleton. They don't work. It's nostalgic for someone who never played the original game. So yeah, go on.
Anyway, I'm not a fan of the actual difficulty level of the DLC. Yes,
Easy or hard?
yes, there is a training mode, but if you play the training mode, you don't unlock stuff. I'm not a fan of the actual difficulty level that lets you unlock things.
What do you unlock?
I don't know, because I can't beat it.
Oh, right, it's one of those, is it?
Well, I'm just not good enough. Okay, here's the thing. I could try a lot of times to get good at it. Yeah, I could. But here's the thing. I have other things to play. And I've beaten the actual main game's story mode.
It's exactly the same reason I don't play MMOs, because I have other things to do. We don't have the time to dedicate to that much.
This you have to be a shark claw for some reason.
Shark claws are stronger.
Maybe.
Bip. Bip.
So yeah. And the thing is, I was actually looking forward to playing the DLC. I was somewhat. Yeah, I'll just go with looking forward. I wasn't excited, but
you're just looking forward to it, and it turned out to be tedious and difficult.
yeah, I'll go with that.
I don't mind things being difficult, but there is a point where you just think, fuck off. You know, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, and I've actually. I went on YouTube, I watched the endings to this DLC, and God, they are not worth it. You know, it's just it's like a few pictures, you know, still images, and that's it. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm not bothered. I'm not playing that.
More
than I already tried. And I like the remake. It's good, and I did enjoy it.
Not really. I got bored of it. Then I looked up the things you unlock if you complete the game. Oh yeah, nothing. If you want to unlock the infinite knife, you have to complete the entire game in 3 hours.
No, you don't. You find all the raccoons. That's the unlimited knife.
That's why the unlimited handgun is like beat it in 3 hours.
No, it's about 5 hours.
Still. Seriously, as soon as you introduce a time mechanic, or a time limit, you've lost me. I don't care anymore.
I did it in the actual original Resident Evil 2.
Well, I think I unlocked a rocket launcher. No, sorry, I unlocked the Gatling gun in the original Resident Evil. I like the idea of what is it? Resident Evil 4.
Will you just stop tasing me just for 1 fucking second, please?
I like how it floats up, zaps you, then just wanders off.
One more, I'm just gonna try Iceman.
Go on, hit it this time.
Oh, I can always stun it, you little.
I like the idea they had in. I think it was actually Resident Evil 3 as well. Resident Evil 4. You play the unlocked mercenary mode, and you get points for doing good on that. You can use those points to unlock things in the proper game. I liked that.
Yeah, I liked
that was actually fun and challenging. Give me a freaking time limit, and I'm just why? I want to enjoy the game. I don't give
we've got a door.
I'm not a speedrunner.
It has a sun on it.
It does. So you can only do that during the day, or whilst playing sun, and not moon.
Sure. That makes
like Pokemon. I apologise.
That makes perfect sense. Sure.
I apologise to the world. Not thinking straight. I'm stressed and sexually frustrated.
Right.
And that killed the conversation. Thank you, very good, Adam. Well done. That's amazing.
Dear adorable viewers.
Yeah.
Right. That's the bot. That's the. Look, I was doing so well when I figured I could push a stone statue thing and find a gem. Now
you found a button. You thought you were the greatest, and then all of a sudden
I found 3 buttons.
Yeah, you found
3 buttons.
And how many of them did you actually use?
3 buttons.
All right. You used all 3 apparently. So saith the thing as he almost shoved up my nose. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I have a lot of rage sometimes.
I recommend a healthy course of masturbation. It helps me. So, okay, we got this barrel. What do we do with the barrel?
It's a good thing my channel is not for kids, because I don't have a lot of parents to answer to, because you just said just 1 word.
I've said many words that the parents would not like.
Yeah.
So, what's that about?
I'm gonna put that there. And I'm going to climb to the top and end the video before you say another word. Anyway, YouTube, next episode, I'm going to...
Menstruation.
Anyway, YouTube, but the next episode, I'm going to figure out what I'm doing in my new dinosaur form. See you guys then.
Cannibalism.